our beliefs that we have will determine our reality. Before, when I was working a 9 to 5 job, I had a lot of limiting beliefs. You know, when I was depressed, anxious, had ADHD, was chasing after love, was chasing after validation, was chasing after so many different aspects in my life. Yet the more that we chase, the more that it eludes us. And so I had this belief that if I make this a certain amount of money, or if I have this person in my life, or if I have these friends, if I have this car, if I have this apartment, if I have this relationship, then I'll feel happy. Then I'll feel completed. Then I'll feel like I am enough. But that never comes. It never comes. And I've gone through all those different things, had all those different things, and it never brought enough. It's always more. It always leads to more. So if there's some aspect of your life that you're not happy with, you know, we only have one life. And so the key is to look at ourselves in the mirror and realize, what belief do I hold about this situation that is causing me to experience what I'm experiencing? And so for a long time, I just thought ADHD was permanent. And so it's like, okay, I'm just going to take a pill. I thought anxious behavior, just overthinking, was just a part of who I was. And so I didn't really try to overcome it. You know, I thought depression was just a part of life. You know, it obviously comes and goes, but for me, I just thought it was a part of my own life that it's pretty much impossible to escape. It's not something that I can easily escape. And so those basic core beliefs led me on that path, and it caused me a bunch of struggle. I suffered a lot because of those beliefs, because I didn't try. I didn't try to escape from it. And so the big breakthrough is when people, quote unquote, say you become awakened or you wake up, is you realize the power each and every one of us has. And so we have the power to hurt, we have the power to heal, we have the power for anything. And so we can overcome anything in this life. And so the key is to realize what beliefs you're holding. And when you do that, you can start to analyze all those beliefs, and you don't necessarily have to abide by those. This isn't something that's written in stone. You know, life is something that's fluid. It changes. And so if our beliefs are written on a stone tablet, and, you know, we've been following these beliefs our whole life without questioning them, then it's time to take a look at them. Because there's a good chance that there's something on that list that's holding us back. And I remember specifically when I was struggling through my 9 to 5 job, and I was working in this company, and I always thought to myself, you know, I feel like it's not possible to escape this 9 to 5 lifestyle. I feel like it's not possible to live in my own passion, to follow what I truly want to do. And so from that belief, for a long time, I didn't pursue anything. And it was really only until I got laid off that led to a series of events that I started to pursue that. Because, you know, when I wasn't bogged down by all these emotions, work, it allowed me to take a step back and realize that I have the power. And life is just about being. And so when we say we want to become something, you know, the first part of that word become is be. And so whatever you want to become in this life, whether it's a teacher, whether it's a coach, whether it's a professional soccer player or an actor or whatever it may be, we first have to be that thing, act as if. So if we want to be a painter, we have to paint a bunch of paintings. And so we do that by being an artist, by painting, and then we'll ultimately become that thing. And so that was the key, is, I never looked back and I never give up. And so if you never give up, you can never lose. And so that's the key, is look at the beliefs, discard the ones that aren't helping you, don't look back, continue forward, never get up, never give up, and you will get to where you want to go. Guaranteed. Peace and love, everyone.